what you want to be aware of, that whenever you want to, you can reactivate this feeling. This feeling is co-eternal with God, just as you are co-eternal with God. And don't think for 1 minute that this now moment is the sole creation of my givership. This moment is a co-creation of your receivership and my givership. Without receivership, givership is null and void. And without givership, receivership is null and void. Receivership and givership come together to reveal one another to each other. And it is by the co-creative hand of your receivership that this now moment has its reality. And just like people can reflect upon something painful from many years ago and then begin to hurt all over again. You know, the painful moment is over, but then they give observation to it and observe that moment back into activation and begin to hurt all over again. But you have the power to bliss all over again. You can bliss all over yourself as many times as you like. Because a moment of bliss has an eternal unfolding. Bliss is forever. Attention upon bliss can be missing in action, but the bliss never left the building. Focused attention on the bliss left the building. You know how good the moment feels. In this moment, again, your co-creation. Your co-creation. I'm so grateful that questions that you have that you didn't even verbally ask are telepathically received and answered. And that's the affirmation and confirmation of the multi-levels of communication. You know, communication is never exclusive to words being spoken. You know, that's why you'll notice when I share with you, there's these spaces between the words. I deliberately leave those silent spaces between the words because the silent spaces between the words are the platform from which the intuition speaks. And intuition is a higher resonance of awareness than intellect. And intuition rides upon the wings of feeling. Intuition, a product of feeling, not intellect, not mind. Mind and intellect can articulate about the experience we have, for example, with God, because we experience God through feelings and intuition. So right now, beloved, give attention and presence to whatever is your greatest heart's desire. You don't have to verbalize it. Just inwardly place your attention upon it. And you are observing your heart's desire into objective reality. Your heart's desire is created out of the fabric of your own being. All of your blessings are made of you. You create every blessing out of the fabric of your own being. Just as God created us out of the fabric of God's own being. And so feel the resonance of breathing and transmitting the reality and resonance of your own being into the nostrils of your blessings. You breathe your blessings into objective reality. You breathe the breath of life into your blessings. You breathe the breath of life into your victories. You breathe the breath of life into your bliss. All of the goodness of your life is created from the fabric of the inner sanctum of your being. It all emerges from you. Every good thing that you ever experience in your life is created and generated from the inner sanctum of you. You are the center from which all blessings emerge. And that's why you already and forever have everything that is your heart's desires. Because your heart's desires are always created out of the fabric of you. And by virtue of that truth, you can never be separate from your blessings. You and your blessings are always and forever eternally joined and unfolding down the corridors of forever. As you are.
Yes.
I mean, it spontaneously creates itself, you know.
Mm.
And you know, I don't have a when we come into session, I don't have a preconceived determination of what we're going to do. I just know, you know, we come together, I say the prayer, and then whatever is meant to emerge emerges. And I'm clearly aware that what's happening is so much bigger than the exclusiveness of my individual being. You know, that's what's happening is by virtue of the all-inclusiveness of my universal being. Because I do define who I am as the whole of the universe, microcosmically expressed through this individual being. That my body, my individual being is the meeting place for the whole universe that I am. And my mouth is the mouthpiece of the universe, just like your body and your being is the meeting place for the whole universe that you are. And you are also the mouthpiece of the universe. That's why we want to be really mindful of how we speak our words. Because we are the microcosm of the whole universe, and therefore we speak with the power of the universe. And when we speak adversely, we're misusing the power of the whole universe. Because we cannot separate ourselves from the universe that we all inclusively are. All that the universe is, we are that. The quantum field is microcosmically expressed through you. Therefore, wherever you are is where the quantum is. Yeah. Yeah, and just effortlessness. You know, it's like, oh, okay, you know, give God the reins. Give God Goddess the reins, you know. They know how to steer, you know, this now moment, you know, onto its own galloping ecstasy. This moment is galloping ecstasy. Isn't it wonderful that you love yourself so much that you've co-created into being this now moment? I celebrate the great love that you have for yourself that has birthed this moment into being. It's so wonderful that you have this magnitude of love and caring for yourself to co-create such a moment wherein you are aware of the eternal resonance of your love for you. That you love yourself with the passion of heaven. And it's so effortless because every cell within your being knows that you don't have to do love because love does you. You don't do love. Love does you. Because love is co-eternal with God. And there is never a time when love is not about the business of being the eternal resonance of love. And so all you have to do is let love love you. Isn't it wonderful that even now you let love love you? You let love have its way with you. You let love empower you. You let love enrich you. You let love raise you up all the way through the roof of the cosmos. You let love love you. And this is the kindness that you extend unto yourself, even now. Even now. Oh, we thank you, Divine Creator, God, Goddess Absolute, for this wonderful resonance emanating from this being. This being's awareness of love and regard for their own self, even now. The peace that passes all understanding, even now. The infinite possibility thinker and the infinite possibility creator emerging from the depths of your soul, even now. That resonance that you are, that champions you, even now. That resonance of you that celebrates every victory of yours that is, was, or ever will be, even now. That you don't wait for the objective resonance of the victory to be in celebration of the victory. Because you know that all victories are simultaneous realities existing even now as subjective, formless reality and resonance. You are pregnant with every blessing and every victory that will ever come to be. And they are embryos within your soul. Even though your human eyes have yet to see. And you see with the eye of mind and heart into infinite realms of the great unseen, choosing wonderful feelings without concrete reasons, and all the riches, the blessings, and the victories of the kingdom are now yours to redeem. This is the great femifestation, the womb of creation, the primordial cause of all manifestations.